We're out here. My first kayak mission. Alright, I got a bit wet going through the waves, not gonna lie, but you see my pants a bit wet, the bag's a bit wet. But I think I'll be alright. You're probably wondering what I'm doing. The answer's simple. I'm going to that island. Now the island's not that far off the shore, but to get to the actual accessible place, it's a bit of a paddle. No one lives on the island. No one's really been there before. It's a pretty big island. There's trees, there's shrubs. It's not some tiny little island. So I'm keen to do an island mission. I've got absolutely no food. Like, I'm being serious right now. Technically it is a survival mission, but obviously if I'm not gonna starve to death because I'm only going for one day. So I've got my camping gear, my spearfishing gear, a bit of fishing gear, but I've absolutely got no food whatsoever. Usually I bring some lollies or something, some butter and stuff when I go camping, but this is a like totally catch my own food mission. So I'll paddle over there. It's gonna take maybe half an hour or so, but when I get there, I'll see ya. Ew! We're getting closer. Mission almost accomplished. Just gotta find a way to get onto the island. It's very pebbly. I can't just go straight up like it was if it was a sand island. And the wind's a bit stronger than what I thought, which sucks, but I'll quickly put the GoPro down, we'll get on the island. There's a big eagle lad on the branch there. It's massive. Anyway, I'm still trying to get in. Where would you get in if you had to do this? Leave a comment. I'm trying to get down here because I think the swell will be the least down here this side because it's more protected facing west and the swell doesn't come from the west. So yeah, wish me luck. I'm still trying. It's a bit sketchy, not gonna lie. I wish there was just a bit of a beach I could just go straight up onto, but I can't, so just gonna have to make do. We made it, finally. It does not sound good on the rocks, so I'm gonna take everything off to make it light as possible and then get the kayak up onto somewhere on the grass here. Just try and get it up from the higher tide mark because it's obviously gonna float away if I don't. Yeah, we'll get it up somewhere here just to leave it for the night, take all the stuff up. Yeah, we'll go for a wander in a minute. Ew! I didn't get smashed, by the way. I just paddled and quickly got off, quickly brought it up. So thankful. I'm thankful that I didn't get everything wet. Alright, that's where my kayak and my life jacket and my paddle is staying for the night. I'm going for a wander and find a flat place to camp. And we'll see, we'll just explore the island. I'll show you guys around. This is my first time on the island as well, so I'm with you guys. Yeah, I'm excited. Got a lot of stuff. I think we'll be right back. Oh, this is so sick. An island for myself, hopefully. Hopefully I got it to myself. That'd be a bit weird if someone's on it. I doubt it. Alright, let's get going. My biggest problem today is going to be getting to the top. It's very dense, scrubby terrain. There's no tracks or anything. There's a lot of weeds and a lot of stinging nettle and stuff like that. All this is stinging nettle. It just makes you itch like crazy. It's got tiny little razor-like thorns on it and they drive you crazy. It's everywhere on this island, holy crap. Bit of a shipwreck. I know there is a shipwreck somewhere in the water, and I think that's part of it. Pretty cool though. Rusted like crazy. Well, it's very exposed to the elements on this side, the southerly wind, but it is a bit of flat ground up from the water. That could be the best I'm going to get. There's some flat spots over there. It's just such a walk over there. I can't get around there. Alright, made my decision. We are camping. I'm up a bit higher spot. It's very rocky, but I've got a little bit of a blow up mattress. So I'm just gonna have to hope it's alright. It's freaking cold up here though. Look, I think I'm just gonna dump my stuff here and then we'll go get some fish. And then at least I know I've got lunch and dinner. And then we'll come back here. So I'll leave my stuff here and we'll get sorted. So I need my dive belt. Whew. I'm excited. I'm here. I made it back, so I'm gonna suit up. There's not actually too much I have to take back. My tripod, some water. I think that's all I really have to take back. So I'll get suited up, jump in the drink. I'm keen. I need to get some food. This boy gotta eat. All suited up, ready to go. Thank you, Blacklip Wetsuits, for the support. You guys are legends. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the water. Phew.
Just call you when the moon is rising. I'm craving every moment with you. I can't just need you when the tides are turning. I cherish every second with you. I've got to hold on to your heart every day of the week, every week of the year. I've got to rewind and restart so you get what you need, so you get all of me. Yeah, you get all of me, baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Yeah, you get all of me, baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. All of me. Baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. I can't just have you any way I want to, 'cause you deserve it all and much more. I can't just want you when the sky is deep blue. I'm better now than I was before. I've got to hold on to your heart every day of the week, every week of the year. I've got to rewind and restart so you get what you need, so you get all of me. Yeah, you get all of me, baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Yeah, you get all of me, baby, I give you all of me. Please take what you want from me. All of me.
Two blue mowies, one goatfish. That was a pretty good dive. A lot of fish out there. I could have probably kept a couple more fish, but I thought I'm better off just take what I need, not what I want. Big blue mowie, smaller blue mowie, and a nice sized goatfish. I think just got something wrong with the nerves in that one because they're definitely dead. I brained them straight away after I shoot them, but they're just twitching. But they're definitely not still alive. Happy with that though, so I'll get changed, head back to the campsite and we'll set up. So I'm gonna have some afternoon tea. Haven't eaten all day, so I'm pretty hungry. Woo! Am I the most unluckiest person in the world? I shot at a 50 centimeter plus blue morwong, and mid shot it turned into a freaking 30 centimeter ludric. Check this out. What I'm going to do with the fish, just gut it, gill it and scale it. That's all I'm doing to all three fish. I didn't bring any cooking utensils, so it's all just going on the coals when I cook them. Just want to take those guts out. Just the yucky stuff basically that you don't want to eat. That's all you really have to do. Take the guts out, the gills, scale it. He's ready to be put on the fire. How's that for a blue mowie? There were a lot of sizey ones out there. I missed one. I missed a few actually, but managed to get this guy, and I thought I've got enough fish now, so I'll go in. That's epic though. Really stoked with him. My favourite fish, you guys know that, my favourite fish. So he's done. So I'll get changed, we'll get back to the campsite because those fish are ready to go. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, I almost gave up. When I couldn't find a campsite, I was feeling pretty down. I thought I might not actually be able to do this, but I just kept going, found somewhere, and now I'm really keen. So I'm going to leave all my diving and fishing and kayaking stuff right there because it'd be too hard to take it all to the other spot. It's a fair trek around there, and all I need is my water. I've got a light, the fish is in there, a knife, and that's all I really need. All my other stuff, like my tent and stuff's in the big bag that I had. I don't think the tide will make it up there, hopefully not anyway. That'd be a disaster if the high tide got up there and I lost everything. And hopefully no one drives past and steals. I think you'll be alright though, I'm on an island.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way. And it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name.
My little campsite. It's not, I couldn't really peg anything down, so it's not the sturdiest, but if it's not too windy, doesn't pour down, I'll be fine in there. It's a bit rocky on the bottom, but I've got a little blow up mattress. I put a few more rocks on the outside just to keep it down, and when I'm in there at night time, unless it collapses on me, I'll be fine. I don't know how to say this, but like doing this is like my dream. Just camping on an island with absolutely no worries. Unless there's coronavirus on this island. I highly doubt it, but honestly, just being away from everything, you know, it's just so refreshing. I don't have to worry about doing anything apart from having a little fire, cooking my fish, but that's what I love doing. So being out here, you're just away from any negativity basically. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I'm just feeling so good right now because this is like, it's actually like a dream come true just doing this. It might not seem like much to many people, but I'm just so psyched because, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, thanks for watching me anyway. So, this is a setup and a half. All right, it's not too amazing in here, a bit squishy, but I don't need anything too amazing to like camp. And if I don't get that much of a sleep, it's still all right. But I'm just, Anyway, I've got a little blow up pillow. I'll have to use that because they just fold up into such a small little ball. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm skipping lunch because it's 3 o'clock and I'll start a fire for dinner and get a fire started, have a big dinner before I go to sleep. Oh, I'm really excited though. Camping on an island, first time doing this, hopefully not last because this is just so much fun already. So I'm pretty set up, I'm pretty happy. Put most of the stuff in the tent and I'm gonna organize the fire. I'm not gonna start it yet, I'm gonna start it when the sun goes down. I'm gonna organize it, get the stuff ready. I'm gonna get hopefully most of the wood, like the driftwood, not actually wood like trees from the island. There is enough trees on here, but you know, the driftwood isn't used for anything. So I'll try and get the driftwood. I'll use a bit of dry shit from the ground. There's endless supply, but and I'll start it somewhere over the rocks here in about an hour or so. It's about 4:30 now. The sun goes down at about 5:10 and it gets dark at about 5:30. So I've got some real dry stuff and I've some smaller sticks, and I'm going to start the fire so I can have dinner soon because it takes about 15 minutes for the coals to break down, then you can chuck the fish on. So what I don't want to stuff up is the little teepee. So I just want to make just a little teepee on top of the dry stuff. with small sticks. That's gonna go in no time. So all these sticks are driftwood. The only thing I got from the actual island is the kindling part at the start. Fire's going good. Only took me one go. Sometimes it takes me 4 goes to get it started, and it's pretty embarrassing, but this time was first go. Sweet as. So I've got my big blue Morwong. He's going straight on the coals. There's still a bit of flames, but I'm too hungry. I want to put him straight on. The main bit of meat will go on the hot coals though. Oh, nice. That looks pretty damn good. The skin just peeled off itself. I was pretty surprised with that. And I accidentally dropped it back in the coals, which I was bummed, but it's all right. I'll just cut into it, just make sure it's getting cooked properly. But that looks damn good. Whole blue Morwong to myself. Can't complain. I think the fish is almost ready. I'm gonna bring it off. And this is probably gonna be gross to people, but I'm just putting it straight on the rock. I got no plate, got no fork, got nothing, just eating the fish off nature basically. Living off the land or the ocean, whatever you want to call it, that's what I'm doing. Look at that, there's a bit of charcoal on it. Oh my god. I know to a lot of people that isn't appetizing, but me, I love fish, I love cooking on the fire, and I've only had 2 pieces of toast for breakfast at 7 AM this morning. It's now 5 PM, 10 hours, 2 pieces of toast. You do the maths. I'm gonna get stuck into this. Smells good. Doesn't look very good, but living off the land, I love this. Perfect white meat. Blue Morwong, my favorite fish, honestly. This is my type of camping, next to the ocean. I can go to sleep listening to the waves, wake up to the sunlight, fresh fish for dinner that I caught, on the fire. It just, I don't know, to me it doesn't get better than this. Almost done, almost dark. It's been a good day, and tomorrow hopefully it's just as nice of a day. In my sleeping bag, jumper on, socks on, everything's tucked in. Hopefully I won't get too cold, but it is a cold one and I'm still pretty cold, so we'll see. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching the first day. We'll see what we get up to tomorrow. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Ew. Beautiful morning here. Wow, I just love waking up to the ocean. Anyway, I've got to start a fire, so this is the best stuff I can basically use for kindling. So you get a big bunch of that, just the dead grass. There's a little bit of damp bits, you just get them out, but that should light up really well. And then your sticks go on top of that, and they just light once that lights. So I'll get some smaller sticks and we'll start a little fire to cook some breakfast. I'll probably cook the goatfish because it's the smallest one. But yeah, we'll start this fire, no rush today. I've got nothing on for ages, so yeah, easy as. So I've got a few sticks, probably enough to have a little fire. I don't need much for the goatfish. It's alright sized goatfish, but they're not very big. They don't grow, I think they grow up to about 50 centimeters. I don't know how well this will work. I kind of skewered the goatfish and I'll kind of roast it like a marshmallow. Instead of putting it straight on the coals, get the smoky flavour in, the heat, but not actually the charcoal. How's that fish look? The skin's crispy, the juices are flowing out of the fish. Oh, that looks good. So it takes about 10 minutes each side because there's not that much heat in the fire and it's a fairly thick fish. Goatfish aren't that big, but when you get them the big size, they are pretty thick. The fish is almost done cooking. I'm about to eat some breakfast, but while we're waiting, I'll quickly play some drone footage I took of the island a few days ago. Obviously I couldn't bring it today, but I got some of what the island looks like from the sky a few days ago, so have a look at that. Ew. Fish looks pretty ready, the skin's going hard, the flesh is really white, so I think it's probably ready. That looks cooked. Again, I don't have a plate, so the rock's gonna have to do for today. But that was a pretty good idea what I had. Just instead of putting the charcoal, rest on a stick and just rotate it every now and then. It cooked, looks like it cooked pretty well. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of fish for breakfast, but I can't complain. That is fresh as it gets. I didn't even need ice last night because it was so cold. Oh, perfectly white flesh. That is so good. Go fish for breakfast, that was pretty damn good. There was a tiny bit in the middle, the thick part, that wasn't cooked very well, but all the rest, perfect.
I made a known man. I said, tell me your story. You took out a known man.
All packed up, ready to go. So I'm gonna do a lap around the island. Instead of going straight back to my kayak, I'm gonna do a lap, just explore, have endless amount of time, so I'll show you guys what's around there. I have no idea either, so this is my first time on the island, so I'll just walk around like you guys and show you guys around. By the way guys, that's where I slept last night, so it wasn't actually too bad. You know, you've got kind of like a cushion almost from the thick grass. There was a bit of rock there, but most of it was all right. Like it was uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie, but in terms of camping on like the side of a rock face, I'm not complaining at all. At the front of the island, pretty cool little spot. It's really shelly beach, kind of hurts to walk on. It's a nice as day though. The seal just came off from there. I didn't even see him, I was just walking past. Holy shit, there's so many of them. There's honestly like up to 50 seals. They're all running in the water now. It's crazy. Holy moly. Wow. This is an absolute trek. I did not realize it was this big. I've been walking for like an hour and a half now, and I haven't even got back to, I'm probably about halfway now, so we've still got a long way to go. He's made it back, and the equipment is there, I think. Maybe. That was an effort. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's cool to actually go around the whole island. See the seal colony, I didn't know that was there. Oh, bit of an explore. Sorry to say this, guys, but I think I'm just going to head back now because the wind's coming in strong and it's going to get stronger throughout the day, and it's coming from exact that way, which is the way I need to go, and I don't want to get stuck trying to paddle against a strong wind just because I wanted to go for another dive. So if I head back now, I should be able to beat it. But yeah, I'm spewing I can't show you guys another dive because this is good diving here, but I'll definitely be back. Almost ready to go. So it's a bit sketchy coming off the rocks, but I should be all right. There's no real waves breaking. I just got to get out there quick and then just start paddling. So my setup is I've got my rod. I didn't actually end up using that because I just went diving instead, but it's always good to have a fishing rod in case it's murky or something like that. In my esky, I've got the reel, extra GoPro knife, the fish in there, just squid jigs, heaps of stuff. My float, that's got all my tent gear, my camping gear, the pillow, I got a little towel, but I didn't end up using the towel, my spear gun, tripod, and there's two latches there. That's in the inside of the kayak. I put my float line there, my actual spear for my spear gun, my wetsuit, a lot of stuff. It doesn't matter if it gets dirty or not. So yeah, I'm almost ready to go. I'm not going to film jumping off here because I've got too much to concentrate on about. I just need to get out there and start paddling. Yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm back on the water. Ew, made it, all good. It's still just as clear as yesterday. I didn't even get wet trying to get in the yak off the rocks, so we're all good. Now I just got to make my way back. I could fish here and squid flick, but I really don't want the wind to get up too strong and I get stuck. Almost time, about 20 minutes more to go and we'll be in. So I've just got to get the timing when I go in absolutely perfect so I don't capsize it or nosedive it, which would be very, very, very bad. So I think we'll be all right, hopefully. He makes it in absolutely fine. That was an absolute mission. Holy crap. Look how nice of a day it is though. So there's the island over there. I guess you can tell how big it is from this end, but still, that was so fun though. I had so much fun. Sex trail looking just as sexy as when I left it. Oh, still gotta get the kayak all the way back here. It's near the top of the beach. It's just so heavy, so I took half the shit out. I'm just gonna put it in the car, then do a couple laps and then bring it when it's empty. It'll be a lot lighter. Kayak's tied down, hopefully well enough. Everything's in the car, I'm ready to go. That was an awesome experience I had out there. Luckily I did come in because it's windy as now, so if I tried to come in and I went for a dive, I'd be getting smashed. Like I'd be pretty soaked, but it was an awesome experience. Thanks for watching everyone, I'll see you next time. Ew. These are way better than lighters, if it works. Oh, caught. Caught again. Come on, 1, 2, 3. Get off. Oh, I'm falling. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?